So welcome everyone to the other World of Wonder. Welcome, 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 welcome,
Hello.
welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, if this is your first time with us, great. If this is not, then great again. But this is we'll say the last series of the other World of Wonder, which come up in our next season, and we'll let you know a little bit later about that. Not sure when you're watching this video, but for the other World of Wonder, we decided to do something very special for all of you here today, if you are here. And this is, well, kind of special because we usually don't do it, I think. This is our what we call our Volume 0
Ooh.
for all of you here today to give you an image kind of about what to expect in the first series and second and third volumes that we do. But what we are going to do here today, I will be here with you since it's our volume 0. Maybe some of you it's new. So I'm Ryan. I'm going to be here with you, and you'll hear
Hello.
the voice over we call
Tomoko.
Tomoko. Yes, down there. Yes, as you can see here. So hopefully you can join us on a live lesson, but for this is just a recording, but I can see all of you.
Really?
Yes. Yes. So for our other World of Wonder, what are we going to be doing for all of you here today? It is this.
Ooh.
Yes.
Nature, my nature.
As it reads there. All of you know something about nature, yes? Just want to make sure.
Yeah,
Okay, perfect, perfect,
Nature,
perfect. Good.
yes.
So typically we'd ask you to write that in the chat box here. But what kind of things do you think about when you think about nature?
Nature. Like we have there, like trees.
Yes, yes.
Flowers.
Trees and flowers. Well, we all talk about, what about trees and flowers? So real quick about nature, right? Then what about, just real quick, I want to ask you, what about the colors in nature?
We have different colors.
Yes. What kind of colors do you think about when you think about nature? Some of you out there maybe thought about green.
Yeah, green.
In back
like
means
leaves
in back,
in the
so it's easy.
plants.
Yes, yes. What about purple? Anyone think about purple out there? Purple?
Yeah, maybe.
Me.
We have purple flowers.
Orange?
Oh yes. Like the sky in the afternoon.
Yes. Yellow, maybe some kind of yellow color. Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
like bananas.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Anyone thought of like a mixed color, like an aqua green?
Oh, like the oceans?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes. So some of you think about different things. Some of you think about different colors, right? And for everything, well, in nature, I would say everyone pretty much knows about nature, I think, right?
Pretty
Basically.
much. Yeah.
But a question some of you have never maybe thought of before is, well, what actually is nature?
Oh.
Yes.
What is nature? Okay.
What is nature to you? What actually is nature? As you imagined about something, I'd like you to do this for me. Since this is a recording, but I'm going to try and read your mind. What do you imagine about when you thought about nature? Now, we showed you that picture before, but for you, what is that when I say nature? What is that first thing you think about?
Like green, like forests.
Green forests. Anything else out there you think about? Nature.
Like mountains.
Mountains as well. Okay. Some of you may live near a mountain, or you can see a mountain, right? Okay. Anything else? I think of for me, I think of like a grass plain, like a field,
like prairie and
right?
Like field, and also ocean.
And the ocean as well, right? So I was thinking of some things, but some of you are thinking about something maybe similar or different, right? Which is good. And as we like to do here, what we call is, since all of you are thinking, right? Okay, Ryan, I know about nature, but I want to just to make sure that you know just about that just enough information. I want to ask all of you here to do with us what we call together is our nature quiz.
Yay! Whoa! Quiz time! Yay.
Yes.
Let's do that.
So we do have our quiz time here, which is something special we do with everyone, whoever participates, wherever they participate, with moms and dads, brothers and sisters. If you live with other relatives as well, yes, we do Kahoot But for today, since it is a recording, well, we're still going to ask you to maybe write down your answers, maybe think about it, stop the video, ask everyone else what they think, and maybe you can do a challenge by yourself. But thinking about our nature quiz, when we thought about nature, some of you maybe came up with an image, looked outside of the window, or maybe thought about when you take a walk in your neighborhood, you think or thought about this. Yes.
Yeah. Tree in a field.
Some of you thought about this, I think, right? Right. So, why do I ask you here? Is because I want to ask you that first question. That first question is, well, how tall actually is the tallest tree?
Whoa, how tall? Very tall.
Very tall. Tall, very tall, right? Very tall, quite tall, taller than me. Well, I don't know. Didn't really consider. Some of you maybe are comparing it to something. We'll make it a little bit easy for you.
Yeah.
How tall is the tallest tree? When we talk about maybe the height, is it maybe about 55 meters? Is it maybe about 75 meters in your mind? Or maybe you're thinking, not quite right. Maybe it's a little bit bigger. Maybe it's about 95 meters or...
so tall?
Wait a minute. 95 meters. Actually, how big is that? That's quite big or quite tall, right?
Already.
What about a little bit higher? What about 115 meters?
Really? That tall? You wouldn't be able to see the top?
Right? So you're thinking, well, mom and dad's only about 2 meters. So you mean like 25 or like 30 of them would be making this height, right? So we give all of you some thinking time to think of these 4 decisions here. Is it number 1, 2, 3, or 4? We will give you, well, a countdown here starting from 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's our timeout bell for all of you. Hopefully you did select your answers here. And the answer is 115 meters.
Whoa, that tall? Really?
It's that tall, right? Some of you imagine maybe in your town or in your city, right? You kind of compare 115 meters. Maybe how big is that building, or how big is actually our house when we think about it, right? But I was able to find the picture of the tallest tree. Do you guys want to see it?
Yes.
I'm guessing
Please.
yes. And that picture is this.
Which one?
Yes. Can all of you kind of just point on the screen here? I'll get out of the way. Where is that tallest tree all of you guys are pointing here, right?
I think that one. No, not that one lying down. Yeah, but that one at the back. No. Yeah.
Yes. And you guys did point at the right one here as you guys pointing on that screen here. And it is right here. All the way looking up at the top. Anyone pick that one out there? Yes. That is the tallest tree, as you can see here. And maybe you can compare it to a building later. How big actually is 115? Could it maybe be bigger now, since the time we watched this? I think so, yes. But aside from trees, maybe at the base of trees, maybe around there, maybe some of the, well, the things that you saw in the last picture, you did maybe see something maybe like this. Maybe a different shade or a different color, right? Nature and flowers. It's kind of you kind of have an image of it, right? Yes. Yeah. But our flowers here, they have, well, as you can see here, all these little things right around the center part. They call them flower petals, which you already knew, right? But
petals, yes.
Sometimes they're not that separated apart. Sometimes we have these flower petals here that are just all kind of squeezed together like this. In one bunch, right?
Oh, it has, so many.
Right? Some of you may already know what the name of this flower here is. But our question here today is, well, since all of you, I gave you kind of a good amount of time to kind of see what it is. How many petals does this flower have?
I need to count.
You need to count? Okay, you can count. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many petals did it actually have since you're looking out there? Was it maybe just about, I counted just about 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20.
That's still, quite
maybe,
many already.
Maybe not quite. Maybe about 50.
Maybe about
50,
right.
50 petals. You really think about that, right? Maybe just a little bit more. I don't think 50. 50 seems a little bit less. Could it maybe about 100? Some of you counted to maybe 100. Or it couldn't possibly be that much, right? With 200. Now, come on, right? Flower petals in that
one flower.
yes,
No,
in that one bud we
can't
found.
be.
I don't know what it is. Well, anyways, we give you this time we give you a little bit less time since you're already used to it here. We'll give you 3 seconds here, okay? And your countdown begins here in 3, 2, and 1.
How many petals were there?
Time up here for you here today. And is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? The answer is 200.
What? Really? That one has 200 petals?
Yes. 200 petals as you have here. And how can we actually prove it here is I have the 200 petals picture here, right? Some of you are counting here, right? Start from the center, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then count the same, we had about 100, and we count again, right? So this, of course, this flower has over 200 petals, but not only over 200 petals, it has about, well, over 300.
Whoa. It's a whoa.
100. Right? Some of you who like to maybe, if you have that special someone, right? Sometimes you do games, right? She likes me, or he likes me not. She likes me not. So you can do that 300 times.
Wow.
Yes. This ranunculus plant is part of the flowering plant family in nature. Some of you you may have seen it, or maybe you have given it or received it from someone.
Yeah.
Right? A different type of flower
bouquet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not only flowers do we have here, we also have things like this, right? One of these things, right? They just sit there. Right?
The rocks.
Nature, breathing, living.
But we have them in nature.
We do have them, yes, right. And we have these small ones, these little tiny ones down here that we can't see, and we have these big ones. So the question for all of you here today is, well, where, what, the name? No, where does the biggest rock exist?
Oh, yes. Biggest one in the world.
Biggest one in the world here. Is it and could it be in, well, one of the biggest countries, the US? Another big country, depends. We also have Japan's also maybe it's not big, but very mountainous.
Oh, yes.
Does that count as...
There are many rocks in Japan, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. There's big mountain. Is that a hint? Anyways, could it be maybe in Australia, or maybe if there's big mountains somewhere?
Yeah, country with huge land. And
Russia.
Yeah, it's also that's right.
So these are your 4 selections to choose from here, and your countdown begins here in 3, 2, and 1. This is unfortunately our last question together here. And is it the US, Japan, Australia, or Russia? The answer is...
Yep.
Russia! No, Australia. Australia!
Really?
Whoa. All right. So how many did you actually get right? Maybe a few, a bunch, right? Good. So all of you kind of a little bit curious. Maybe if you didn't guess Australia, maybe you're thinking a different image of a rock. Would you guys kind of like to see that rock and see what it actually is? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So that huge rock is this.
Where in this picture?
Looks like a desert to me. Maybe sunset, a desert.
Yeah, I can't really locate the biggest rock.
How big is this rock actually? It is this big.
Whoa, that one is an entirely a single rock.
A huge rock.
Whoa.
How big are humans like you and I? About this small.
What?
Small. Maybe small. Maybe smaller.
Not very visible there.
Small. Yes.
Whoa.
This is an entire rock, right? But while we asked about what your image of nature was, right? Some of you thought different things. Did any of you think about something like this?
Oh yes,
nature,
like
right?
Oceans and the beach. Yes.
Summertime. I like to go to the beach. But some of you thinking, right? Oh, very cold times, right? Is this also maybe like have this nature? Some of you thought like that nature image.
Oh yeah,
snowing,
yeah, falling
right
on the trees. Yes.
Some of you are also thinking, maybe you weren't thinking and you didn't think about it or write it down. did you kind of think about maybe some of you thought about nature was yes, right?
Oh.
The stars,
Yeah.
the galaxies, the space out there.
Yeah, the
so
universe.
much nature out there, right?
Yeah.
So, what actually is nature was the question we think, and we have an image about some of these here, right? But for today, what we are going to do here is I want to ask all of you here to help me, to kind of make it a little bit clearer for me. I want to ask you, how do you decide whether it's nature or not?
Oh, how do we define if it's nature,
or
or
not?
if it's not?
Color? Size? Shape?
Whether it has trees in it?
Form? Okay. So we're here, right? We're kind of thinking, maybe you're not sure. Maybe we're not sure. But
right.
we're going to maybe make it a little bit easier for you. I'd like you to do one thing here. So we're going to do, maybe it'll be a little bit quick. We're going to show you a couple pictures. And what we'd like you to do is to give us a thumbs up if you think it's nature, or a thumbs down whether or not it's not nature, okay? So everyone out there watching, it's a recording. I can see all of you. So thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm going to show you a couple pictures here. And our first picture. Is this nature or not?
Very easy. Easy for me.
Okay. All of you guessed yes, it's nature or not? Yes or no?
It's nature. Yeah. Thumbs up.
Okay. Good. And how about this? Is this nature? Yes or no?
Monkeys in a jungle.
In the jungle.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Nature for me.
So we think it's nature. Okay. So if we're talking about a jungle, then obviously same thing, right?
Yeah.
We can also say that this is also nature too. A jungle gym.
Jungle gym.
A jungle gym, right?
Okay. Human kids playing in a jungle gym. Oh.
Yes.
But I see trees in the background.
Nature? Yes or no?
Hard to tell.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay. Maybe there's a color of something, and maybe something that kind of makes it a little bit more about nature, right? So what about, some of you thinking maybe yes or maybe no for this one here, then what about this here?
It's a building.
But
it has, like leaves
nature,
and
nature.
grass.
Right? So this is maybe obviously nature. Yes? No?
Hard to tell.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe we need a little bit more time here, right? So if maybe you're thinking about maybe it's because of the color of something, or maybe it's because of the shape of something, right? Well, we sometimes find a mixture of this greenish. Maybe it's a color, maybe it's a shape, maybe it's something. We also find it here. Now, is this nature or not? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes?
To me, yes.
Okay.
Oceans, trees.
Okay. Good. Then what about this?
Yeah. Beautiful ocean.
Does it
fish.
matter that he's there?
There's a diver there. With his
Does
equipment.
Does that make a difference?
Still.
I don't know. Okay. Yes or no? You guys decided?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good. So maybe some of you decide maybe something around here. Maybe that's kind of, to me, that's nature. But I don't know. So if we have this type of nature here, then obviously, right? Maybe just something on a more, we'll say, on a more compact scale. What about this? Is this nature?
We have fish in the water.
Many different nature
different
types, right?
of fish.
Different nature types over there, and you can, right?
A huge
yes.
class. It is, and it's
Okay.
not maybe.
So we're kind of not sure. You kind of have that feeling. Maybe it's because there's the water. Maybe it's because there's people. Maybe it's because I don't know. Okay. Well, what about this?
Oh,
Nature?
not really to me.
Not really to
Well,
you.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Mhm.
it's
Okay.
there by the sea, but
Still not sure yet. Kind of, I'm getting that image from everyone out there. So I'm kind of not sure, right?
Mm.
So what about this? If we have something in nature, well, everything in nature kind of needs to have a home, maybe somewhere to live. What
Yeah.
about this? Is this nature?
Oh,
Yes.
spider web. Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
Definitely.
Nature.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
To
Okay.
me, yes.
Okay. Then what about this? Is this nature?
Oh, instead of Viva.
This
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
there
yeah, like the
before.
wood, glass,
Oh.
branches.
Nature? No
Yeah.
nature? No? No?
Think
Yes? Okay.
I think
Okay.
it's nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe it's something that they maybe something that they use in nature. Maybe it makes it that nature feeling or
Yes.
something, right? Okay. So maybe something they use, and maybe that's a key. Maybe that's for you. You say okay,
Sounds reasonable.
nature. That's nature. Then this must be nature. If they use it, then it has to be nature. For example, like this.
Oh, they also have wood. Like
Nature?
stone, in a cave.
Not nature.
But there are human. That's a human family. Is this nature or not? Oh, it's hard to decide.
Well, it's kind of a mix. Well, if we have other types of mixes, for example, is this nature or not?
Oh, like huge buildings and lots of humans and cars. Maybe not.
Nature,
Oh,
right?
it
Right
has
over here.
trees.
Okay.
True, but
Okay. Some are saying yes, some are saying maybe no, right? So we have these type of places here. Well, if something has to do with, some of you said maybe it's the people. I don't know. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's the animals. Maybe what is it, right? And you're thinking about things. For example, make it a little bit clear. What about something like this? Is this nature?
Oh, we had lots of beautiful
Green.
flowers.
I think that's
and
purple,
lots of trees.
pink. We have yellow with the trees in the back, right?
Huge
Okay.
sky,
Okay.
clouds.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nature.
Maybe for you, right? What about this here? This is nature, right? Obviously here, this kind of looks pretty much, it's pretty nature-ish maybe. Some of you are thinking of some certain things here, right?
Like dolphins and
Uh-huh.
tropical fish.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Nature.
Okay. That's nature, right? Okay. And then obviously this is also, maybe talk about dolphins, right? Somebody said dolphins. Or fish, right? Maybe some of you said coral, right? What about this? Is this nature here?
Oh, different kinds of animals and birds. Yeah.
Right. Aside from the picture where they have all the animals together here, this is nature for some of you. Maybe I think you said yes. Some of you maybe, I don't know if you're iffy, but what about this here? This is also nature as well, right? Obviously.
Oh, human kids running in a field. Yeah. Yes. Oh, maybe no.
Yes, maybe some of you not quite sure, right? So what do we do here? Well, we showed you a whole bunch of different ones. Now I like you to think about here, right? In maybe okay. So maybe here, maybe I made the decision here, but then maybe that was a little bit different, and then maybe this I wasn't sure, and then maybe up here I wasn't quite sure. So how do we make these different distinctions between this here? Maybe we just draw a line here. Maybe this is nature, this is not, because I think this kind of doesn't make it nature. Or maybe I should make a line here. Maybe this is where we kind of separate. We make that distinction here, right? This side's nature. Maybe that side's not. Okay. Or maybe there's a more broader difference, maybe about this here, right? Maybe just kind of separate that.
Probably not.
But now, if you remember, I asked you, right? How do you define nature? And the question was, right? Well, what is the difference, right? When you're looking at all those 16 pictures here, like you think about, right? What is the difference of this? There are a lot of different opinions you're thinking, right? Some of you are thinking, I'm thinking about that one, and maybe I'm thinking about that one. Or maybe I'm thinking about that one, maybe thinking about this one as well. Well, we're going to make it a little bit more simpler for you. Well, we're just going to narrow it down to 2 pictures, and those 2 pictures are this. With the animals and the humans here, right? We're looking at this. Thinking about it, right? What's the difference? What's the difference? We have the animals, and then some of you are thinking, okay, we have the people. Nature? What's the difference? Some of you are thinking, well, it's obviously maybe different, right? Maybe it's not. I don't know. But the question is, well, is there actually a difference?
Oh, is there a difference? Yeah, I think so.
Some are thinking so. Some are thinking not. Well, I'm not exactly sure. That's kind of a difficult question to ask, Ryan. Maybe this is the first time to meet a nature. I've never really thought about that before. Well, there are 2 very important people who connect all of us together of finding that nature idea.
Yeah.
And those 2 important people who we'd like to introduce you to are these 2, Charles Darwin and Rachel Carson. Some of the most, we'll say, significant and important people in, yes, our history. We'd like to introduce you to kind of the ways they were thinking, but is there actually a difference? Darwin thought about the same thing as you. He thought about, is there really a difference? Should there be a difference? Why is there a difference? Maybe there is a difference. Maybe there isn't a difference. And he said that one thing. I have a hint of what that might be, which is, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
It is one thing. And he said that it is this. To be continued.
Oh.
Until next week. So, or the next series, whenever you're going to watch the next one here, this is our volume 0 for all of you. It is a slight introductory, but to kind of get you thinking about, well, what actually is that nature? How is all of that nature connected to my nature here? So, for all of us here at TANQ Global, this is, of course, our first introductory section for you. We'd like to welcome all of you into that journey of nature. Yep. So, from myself here, Ryan, as well as Tomoko.
Yep. Okay.
We'll see all of you the next time. Yep. So hopefully see you in our volume number 1.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.